Kwentong Bayani. Kwentong Bayani.
Magandang umaga po ng Sabado sa inyong lahat. Kwentong Bayani ngayong pong araw na ito at syempre March 12 na po tayo 2022. Ang Kwentong Bayani natin sa inyo ng RMN at ng BCYF. Ako po ang inyong radyo man, Jenny Pahilanga at syempre ang aking partner Jojo Armenta. Good morning!
Good morning, partner Jenny, at good morning po sa ating mga nakikinig ngayong Sabado ng umaga. Mainit-init na umaga sa ating lahat, no? Sa mga viewers po and listeners ng ating Kwentong Bayani for this morning, good morning po sa ating lahat.
Uy, maganda yung ating pinag-usapan last week, partner from Hong Kong, di ba?
Yes, dahil we're celebrating Women's Month, this March. Kaya naman tuloy-tuloy lang yung ating mga usapang ganyan related to technology dahil in preparation for April sa highlight month ng BCYF about technology and of course in celebration of Women's Month
this March. At ano pa lang ho yan umpisa pa lang ng March namin yung maganda naming pinag-usapan. So today, syempre pa magandang episode na aming ibabahagi sa inyo, partner. Di na natin pakatatagalin pa, pero bago yun, imbitahan ho namin kayo ni partner Jojo na tutukan po ang RMN DCXL 558 Manila. I-like, i-share nyo na po yung aming program, Kwentong Bayani, at sa aming YouTube channel, DCXL 558. Partner Jojo?
Yes. So ipakilala na natin ang ating unang panauhin ngayong umaga. Naku, excited na rin akong marinig yung kanilang advocacy. So ang ating pong guest for this morning is the Area Manager of Plastic Bank Philippines in North Luzon region. So ayan, let's discover what they're doing and their goals para sa ating bansa. Narito po si Mr. Romel Espino. Hi, Sir Romel. Good morning.
Good morning, Sir Romel. Live.
Hi, Jojo. Hi, Miss Jenny. Magandang umaga.
Good morning po.
Yeah, magandang umaga rin sa inyong tagapakinig dito sa inyong programa, Kwentong Bayani, RMN DCXL.
Ayan, kompletong.
So, Sir Romel, sorry,
Sige, partner, go ahead.
Unahin ko na, kasi I'm so curious, kaya ako din na-invite ang Plastic Bank Philippines. So, sir, can you tell us more and share to us yung, ano nga ba ang ginagawa ng Plastic Bank Philippines?
Ayun, sige. Ang Plastic Bank Philippines kasi nag-start ang operations nito sa Naga City noong 2018 sa Camarines Sur. Sa tulong ng ating mga corporate partners, ang Plastic Bank Philippines ay nakapag-set up ng ethical recycling ecosystems. Ito nakapag-employ ng mga locals, individuals na magmamanage ng ecosystems that will enable them to exchange of all kinds of plastics for currency and other rewards. Yan. Plastic Bank, it's a global company actually. Kami po ay nag-ooperate sa ibang mga bansa katulad po ng Egypt, Brazil, Indonesia, siyempre dito sa Pilipinas. Magbubukas na rin ang aming Thailand at ang Cameroon sa Central Africa. Yan yung operations ng Plastic Bank.
Uy, yung pala yun, partner, no? Yung Plastic Bank. So, ano ho ba, Sir Romel, itong pinaka-social impact po ng inyong organization? At saka ano ba yung inyong mission? Ayan, importante ito, malaman natin yung mission and vision po ninyo.
Opo, tama po yun. Yun nga po, nagpapasalamat po kami dito sa pagbibigay ninyo ng platform, napakagandang platform na ito para disseminate namin kung anong Plastic Bank kasi ang Plastic Bank is napakabata pang company dito sa Pilipinas. So actually kami yung kauna-unahan sa Asia na mag-put up ng company na merong yung sa recycling business na merong social responsibility kumbaga. So ang pinaka primary mission ng plastic bank ay maiwasan yung pagkalat ng plastic sa karagatan at ma-empower yung mga buhay ng aming mga members na nagkokolekta ng mga plastics. Well, itong isa nga sa nakakalungkot, Jenny, no, at saka Jojo, base dun sa isang article ng September na post online noong September 21. Ito yung reusethisbag.org. Alam nyo, ito yun ito yung nakakalungkot talaga. Kasi sa ngayon, number 1 na ang Pilipinas sa mga bansa sa buong mundo na nag-i-emit ng plastic sa karagatan. I think way back in sometime in 2015, nasa pangatlo pa lang tayo pero ngayon nag-move up tayo. Nag-move up tayo sa unang pwesto. Ito yung nakakalungkot sa atin. At ito yung gustong i-mitigate or talagang tanggalin ng plastic bank. Kumbaga nag-uumpisa kami doon sa aming mga miyembro, tinuturuan namin sila. We conduct trainings kung paano yung tamang pagproseso ng mga plastics. Ganyan. Tapos yung sa usaping social impact naman, sa ngayon meron kaming 55 active na partner branches. Ito yung mga junk shops. Tapos 80 collection points. Tapos meron din kaming registered na members sa aming plastic bank app na 4,000 members. Of these 4,000 members, meron tayong 1,000 active. So sila yung mga natutulungan ng plastic bank. Yan.
Wow, that's amazing, no? I think it's a very essential to know more about your mission and vision for people to become aware na meron palang ganitong company or organization that collects plastic. Tama kayo dyan, sir, kasi ang dami nang naaapektuhan dahil sa mga plastic, no? And I think it's good for them to become aware of that. Sir, we're talking about technology we're celebrating Technology Month sa April. So, I'm gonna ask you something about related to that. Ano naman po yung role ng technology dun sa paglaganap ng inyong mga programa sa Plastic Bank?
Ayan. Napakaganda ng katanungan mo na yan, Jojo, no? Kasi ang Plastic Bank, meron kaming sariling app na kumbaga ito yung pinaka-core ng aming operations. So lahat dito ito yung proprietary app na dinevelop for Plastic Bank. So if I may, yung Plastic Bank app is powered by Alchemy. It is one of the prime innovations that we use in our social enterprise. Alchemy is a Plastic Bank proprietary blockchain platform that secures the entire transactions and provides real-time visualization, allowing for transparency, traceability, and full scalability. So, kumbaga, ito yung nagiging parang digital ledger ng aming mga members, mga partner branches, na kung saan dito itinatala lahat ng mga collections nila. So kumbaga ito yung pinaka-prime innovations ng aming company. Isa pa sa mga innovations ngayon time ng pandemic, di ba? Since 2020 lahat tayo na-stuck na lang sa bahay. Pero ang nakakatuwa dito, Jenny, Jojo, kami sa Plastic Bank, we innovate. Talagang ginamit namin yung technology to reach out our members. So kung di kami kumbaga nagkaroon ng downtime sa aming operations, nag-continue yung operations namin despite of the pandemic. Ayan, so yun yung nakakatuwa dito na kumbaga na-monitor namin sila through online. Ginamit namin ang tawag dito ang Google Meet, itong tawag dito itong media platforms para ma-disseminate lahat ng mga information na kinakailangan ng aming mga members. So yun sa mga prime innovations na ginagawa ng aming company.
Amazing.
Wow.
Sir, anong pangalan ng app na yan?
Plastic Bank app.
Plastic Bank app. So,
Plastic Bank.
available ba yan sa Android and iPhones?
Yes, it's available in Android. Pwede siyang ma-install using yung tawag dito, ito yung mga
Google Play.
platform na ito. Oo.
Yeah.
Galing, tinitingnan ko yung mga...
Partner Jenny, ano yun natin yan? I-download natin.
I-download niyo.
Partner, tinitingnan ko
Kasi
yung
ang kagandahan nitong itong app na to. Kumbaga, 'di ba, yung usually yung ating mga members, yung mga yung mga junk shops namin, ito yung mga partner branch namin. Before kami pumasok, ang ginagawa nila to monitor their collections, kumbaga yung activities nila is parang yung ordinary, yung logbook. So, pero 'di ba, may prone tayo na mawala yan or ma-misplace. So, kumbaga nawawala yung continuity ng kanilang business once na mawala itong mga ganitong materials na ginagamit nila. So, itong app na ito, kumbaga ang lahat ng information na to is naka-save sa isang server na anytime nila gustong i-access is readily available yan. Tapos ito rin yung ginagamit namin kasi napag-usapan natin kanina yung social impact. Ang ginagawa kasi namin, we empower people and we give value dun sa kanilang ginagawa, sa ating mga collectors, sa ating mga magbubote, sa mga nagtutulak ng kariton. Yan, we give value dun sa kanilang ginagawa. Hindi lang sila yung pagka-kolekta nila ng plastic is bibenta nila. Dito, binibigyan namin ng premium yon. Di ba?
Okay.
Ang aming sistema dito, bawat kilogram ng plastic is nakaka-receive yung aming mga members ng incentives. May mga corresponding incentives yan na maaari nilang ipalit ng mga groceries, na pwede nila ipambayad ng kanilang mga bills. So yun, on top of dun sa kinikita nila, meron pa sila mga incentives at saka rewards na nakukuha coming from Plastic Bank.
Ba, galing ano. Tinitingnan ko yung mga video footages nila. Partner Jojo, Sir Romel, tuwa at sabi nga bigay inspirasyon yung mga nanay, karamihan babae Sir Romel.
Karamihan. Opo, ang aming mga members is mostly women. Lalo na po sa Baseco area.
Baseco,
yan po yung una dito sa Metro Manila na naming na set up yung ecosystem for Baseco. So madami po kaming natulungan ng mga individuals diyan, at ito isa pa, nagkakandak kami ng mga various trainings and seminars. So yung mga trainings and seminars na yan, ito yung nagiging tool para mag-improve yung kanilang pamumuhay. So nagbibigay kami ng mga financial literacies, nagbibigay kami ng mga safety seminars, mga ganyan. So kumbaga kung ano yung mga kailangan specific for that area, dun sa mga members namin, pinoprovide namin sa kanila yan.
That's good. Ito partner, tanongin ko kay Sir Romel, alam niyo naman sa mga ganyang organisasyon, yung inyo pong Plastic Bank Philippines, lahat naman tayo may mga, sabi nga pagsubok, mga challenges. Pero Sir Romel, ano yung mga challenges na yon na kinakaharap po ng inyong community and other sections na sabi nga maging bahagi po o para maging bahagi sila ng inyong advocacy sa inyong Plastic Bank Philippines?
Opo, ayan, tama po yung yung mga katanungan nyo. Napakarami pong challenges dito sa ating napiling field. Pero masaya po kami na ipatupad yung mga innovations nga na aming naibibigay para dun sa aming mga miyembro. So ngayon kasi ang junk shop kasi dito sa Pilipinas is actually an underestimated industry. Our recycling centers are frontliners in waste management that initiate and help the environment. Pero sila pa yung hindi nabibigyan pansin masyado ng ng ating gobyerno, ganyan, ng mga private individuals.
Oo.
So yun yung medyo parang challenges. And sa ngayon kasi may mga policies tayo, may mga batas tayo when it comes to environment. Kaya lang ang nagiging problema kasi kaya nga tayo nag-number 1 doon sa mga plastic emitters sa buong mundo is itong mga policies na ito ay hindi naipapatupad ng maayos. Hindi sila na napapractice or na-i-enforce sa ating bansa.
Do you have example or any situation, sir, na hindi napapatupad?
Yun na lang, sa segregation na lang, Miss Kenny. Diba? Mayroon tayong batas sa segregation, pero ang nangyayari kasi based on our actual experience at sa pagtatanong na rin namin sa aming mga paleros kasi yung mga makikita mo yung mga truck na umiikot sa ating communities.
Tanungin mo muna kami ni partner kung kami ba ay naghihiwalay. Partner Jojo.
Yun nga po.
Ako partner Jenny, totoo, nag-segregate talaga.
Galing. Ako din.
I'm very proud of that.
Ako din.
Sa ating kumbaga sa ating sarili na lang mismo, in our own effort, matuto na tayo, no? Kaya lang kasi yun nga, pagdating dun sa mga trucks, kumbaga as individual nagsisegregate tayo, ano po?
Yes.
Pero pagdating dun po sa mga trucks, sama-sama na rin po sila.
Exactly.
Yun po yung nagiging problema sa mga challenge yan. Kumbaga, ito yung problema kaya dumadami yung mga landfill natin, ganyan. So hindi natin na papakinabangan yung maaari pang ma-reuse natin at may reintroduce dun sa sa system, sa ating economy or sa ating daily pamumuhay. Yun. So yun yung problema.
Bakit nga partner Jojo? Ba't ganun?
Okay. Alam mo, actually, I think tama yung ginagawa ng plastic bank. Hindi lang dapat, sir, I think for me in my suggestion, based on my observation din sa community, I think i-empower din dapat ang local government to really be strict on segregating yung mga nabubulok sa di nabubulok at yung pwedeng ma-recycle. Iba kasi yung pwedeng ma-recycle sa hindi nabubulok. Kasi yung hindi nabubulok, minsan, they're considered as wala na talagang use.
Correct.
Pero, meron namang mga bagay na pwedeng i-recycle. So, I think dapat talaga ang local government should be strict and should implement that law. Diba? Oo.
Jojo, ito pa yung isang nakakatuwang namin kasi 'di ba ang Naga nga is isa sa unang-una namin naging partner sa ecosystem. Meron kaming partnership with the LGU ng Naga. So lahat ng municipalities diyan, lahat ng barangays is activated sa amin sa ecosystem ng plastic bank. So lahat ng mga barangays, meron silang mga MRFs. Kumbaga yun, talagang natututukan namin ang Naga citywide na ecosystem na yan. Nakakatuwa sila dahil in-empower nila yung kanilang communities, yung individual para talagang may patupad yung recycling at saka yung segregation.
So parang Sir Romel, sila yung pilot area nyo, gano'n?
Yes, correct. Ang Naga.
Wow.
Sino ba yung friendship? Friendship tuloy. Partner, sino ba yung taga-Naga?
Sino ba taga-Naga? Si Kilala ko yan. Ay, naku ha. Kilala ko yan.
Okay, partner, go.
So, ang tawag dito, Sir Romel? Yung isa kong question is, di ba may nabubulok at di nabubulok? Anong suggestion mo yung dapat gawin sa mga nabubulok? Kailangan bang kolektahin pa din yun ng mga dump trucks o pwedeng sa loob ng isang bahay mag-assign na lang ng area where doon yung mga nabubulok, since nabubulok naman sila, they can be pataba ng mga diba, ng lupa.
Pataba ng lupa. General kasi talagang yan diba, nandun sa ating sa akyan ng doon sa ating Environmental Act. Meron yung meron yang kumbaga kinokolekta din kasi talaga yan ng government yung mga nabubulok. Kaya nga tayo meron proper segregation.
Yes.
Ngayon ang problema kasi nga sama-sama na siya napupunta doon sa mga trucks. At isa pa sa mga challenge nitong area na to is yung sa location natin. Specific kasi yung area, 'di ba? Merong mga lugar na talaga namang wala kang way para makapagtanim or para tawag dito, ma-process ulit yung mga nabubulok into becoming yung mga fertilizers, kasi marami nang gumagawa niyan.
Right.
Sa ibang mga communities, iniipon nila yan sa rooftop. Actually sa rooftop ko ganun yung ginagawa ko. Meron akong mini garden na lahat ng mga nabubulok ko na refuse dito sa bahay is inaano ko yan, ginagawa kong pataba dun sa mga tanim. Yun nga. Yun ang maaari nating gawin para hindi na tayo makadagdag pa kumbaga sa pagdami ng mga tinatapon natin. Kung mayroon tayong area sa ating mga kabahayan, tayo na mismo yung magkusa na tayo na yung mag-recycle ng mga ganitong produkto.
Right. So, ayun nga po, sir, since i-relate ko ulit sa technology, no? Meron bang future adaptation for other technologies ang plastic bank para mapalago ang inyong programa?
Sa ngayon, yung aming plastic bank app is continue evolving, nag-a-adapt yan. May mga pagbabagong ginagawa doon sa aming sistema para at least makapag-cope up doon sa mga existing requirements ng aming operations. So, yun yung innovations ng technology na ginagawa namin.
That's good. At teka lang, Partner Joe, tatanong ko na, si Romel, nare-recognize ba kayo ng government like the DNR and the other same NGOs, yung inyong Plastic Bank Philippines? Like of course, BCYF, of course. Pero from the government itself?
Sa ngayon po, nagsisimula pa lang po kami makipag-tie up sa Department of Environment. Yun nga po, sinumpisahan din po namin yan sa Naga. Kasi po yun talagang Naga kasi set up na siya. Kumbaga, fully set up yung ecosystem ng Naga. So, yun yung aming tie up with Department of Environment. And also, international, meron kami mga grants from the United Nations na siyang nag-assiste sa aming mga programa doon sa aming mga members. So yun yung aming partnership with the local with the Department of Environment sa ngayon. Kumbaga inuumpisahan na namin 'yan.
Partner?
That's great. So, sir, kung meron kayong mga programs that you want to invite people, ako personally, mag-usap tayo, sir, after this. I want to volunteer with my community, no, dito sa Batangas. I'm from Batangas kasi. Yun, if you want to invite people to check out your website, saan pwede makuha yung app, ano yung pwede nilang makuha, and any promotion that you want to share to people para ma-follow nila, makita nila, and they could check it out.
Alright. Okay, maraming salamat. So sa lahat po ng nagnanais na makipartner sa amin sa Plastic Bank, maaari po kayo mag-message sa amin through our website, plasticbank.com. At meron din po kaming Facebook page, Plastic Bank Philippines, sa Instagram naman, at Plastic Bank PH. Yan po. So maaari po kayong makipag-coordinate. Ang sasagot po sa amin yan ay ang napakabait po naming marketing manager na si Miss Camille Nunez. Siya po yung pero sa ngayon nga po ongoing po yung aming pagde-develop ng ecosystem. Ang isa sa mga primary project namin is yung collection center. Ito yung mga private individuals na walang knowledge or kaalaman sa recycling industry. So kumbaga tinutulungan namin sila from the ground up. Kumbaga lahat ng pangangailangan nila doon sa pagse-set up ng recycling business is ina-assist ng Plastic Bank. So yun. So kung mayroon po kayong kung na-interesado po kayo, maaari lamang po ninyo kaming i-message. Po kami, almost 24/7 ang aming operation.
Okay.
Customer service, talaga sina sir.
Nilike ko na yung page nila, partner.
Maraming salamat po. I-like nyo po para po ma-disseminate yung information about recycling.
Okay. Alright, Sir Romel. Maraming salamat po and more power sa Plastic Bank Philippines.
Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Sir Romel.
Thank you.
Ayan, partner. Live via Zoom si Mr. Romel Espino, Area Manager of North Luzon Region Plastic Bank Philippines. Grabe no, partner, no? Talagang kahit pala yung mga inin nating bottled water, mga plastic dyan, meron pa itong magagamit.
Opo. At saka I think it's the best simple way to create an impact is to really start in our own household,
Correct.
no, partner Jenny. Na pagka may mga ganyan trash, ihiwalay mo na bago pa kolektahin ng mga truck bins or truck dump truck, no. Kailangan sa atin pa lang na siya naka-segregate na. Para
Hiwalay
naman
kung hiwalay.
katulong.
Oo. Kumbaga, hiwalay kung hiwalay, partner. Diba?
Yes. Oo. Kaya
tulong
maganda.
natin.
Buti na lang na-invite natin si Sir Romel dito, yung Plastic Bank Philippines. Pati tayo na-enlighten,
Tsaka
na-empower.
sa'yo ko lang nalaman, partner, sa BCYF, sa program natin sa RMN, na ito pala merong Plastic Bank Philippines. Diba?
And I think they should be really nationwide recognized kasi the communities and the local government need to empower their communities
Correct.
for this specific issue, no?
Ayan. Partner, umpisa pa lang yan. Sa pagbabalik natin, meron pa tayong isang guest. So, abang pa rin kayo dyan at exciting pa rin ang ating mga talakayan sa umagang ito. Pagbabalik yan, partner Jojo, ng ating programang
Kwentong Bayani.
Balik po tayo. Kwentong Bayani, oras natin sa buong kapuluan. 31 minuto na po makalipas sa ika-10 ng umaga. Kasama pa rin ng yung Radyoman Jenny at syempre partner Jojo. Partner, eto na para sa ating pangalawang guest.
Yes, so we're still talking about how to use technology for social impact. And also, of course, we're still celebrating Women's Month ngayong March. Kaya naman ang ating second guest, actually dalawa sila, partner Jenny.
Ay, wow.
Magkasama sila sa organization or sa company, sa startup company.
Sige.
So, they will share more about what they do and the things that they do inside this startup company. So, ipakilala ko na po ang ating second guest for this morning. One is the Chief Financial Officer, and then the other one is the Chief Executive Officer of the Independent Collective or Indico. So we have here Leia Shoko and Natalia Patolon. Good morning, Leia and Natalia.
Good morning.
Hi guys, good morning, ladies. Parang kailangan dapat pa nag-makeup ako ngayon.
Nag-lipstick ka, partner. Okay.
Dapat pala, dahil ang beauty ng ating mga guests for this morning. Kamusta kayo, Leia and Natalia?
Oh, I'm having a great time. Sorry.
Si Leia muna, Leia.
Okay, go, Leia, go. Okay, the beauty of live interviews, right? Anyway, thanks for having us, Jojo and RMN BCXL. I'm doing great. Happy Saturday to you all. So excited to be here. Kaya maraming salamat po sa mga viewers and of course to the supporters of this radio show.
Yan, si Miss Natalia. Hi.
Completely the same. Thank you so much for this opportunity and for really giving us the chance to really talk about our media startup. And I'm having a great time and I'm kind of nervous because it's our first time to be really talking like this. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Sige, simulan mo na, partner.
Sige, eto na. Talagang tayo na women's empowerment. Puro babae tayo, di ba? Eto, Miss Leia and can I call it, anong nickname? Natalia?
You can just call me Talia po.
Talia, Miss Talia. Ano po ang advocacy po ng Independent Collective? And what is it all about? Para malaman din ng ating mga nakikinig at nanonood.
Okay, I can answer that.
Yeah,
so, parang to give some background about us.
Yes.
Prior to the rebrand in January 2022, we were formerly called the Young Blood Podcast. So, we focus mostly on Filipino writers talaga. And parang nag-adapt kami ng published personal essays of the Philippine Daily Inquirer's Young Blood into 20 to 50-minute podcast shows. So parang ngayon, now that we're the Independent Collective, we really just exceed the work that we did in the Young Blood podcast, as our goal is really to be a platform for the voices and stories that are maybe overlooked by traditional newsrooms and media. And we really just want the next generation of independent leaders and thinkers to stay informed about the news they care about and to be able to see and share stories of amazing people doing really important things out there and to provide more opportunities to showcase humanity in general. And we do this by our podcast episodes, monthly events, and digestible articles, and other programs and initiatives that we will soon launch. So we just basically really want to promote Filipino youth talents and stories to our growing audience, as we believe that we don't get enough representation even in our own country. And a story that we often share, that Leah and I, is that she was set to study abroad kasi, and she really wanted to go abroad mainly because of the book she's read, the film she's seen, and the products that she has used. And parang she just saw na parang how great it seemed outside of the Philippines. And kaya our goal is to really just share the stories of the Filipino youth, to educate, empower, inspire, and not to mention, of course, to make ourselves realize, and others na rin, that staying in the Philippines truly is worth it talaga.
Any additional, Leia? Do you want to add something, Leia? Go ahead. Sige.
Yeah, I think she said it all. Pero ako naman, I'll try the Filipino version para naman sa mga Filipino listeners. Susubukan ko para sa inyo. So, so lahat na sabi niya, pero talaga the goal of our startup is really to give a platform para sa mga kabataan. Kasi ngayon, na-notice namin na halos lahat ng mga films, mga teleserye, lahat ng mga nasa media industry sa Pilipinas, parang hindi pinaprioritize yung Filipino youth. So, kung nakakakita ka naman ng films kahit about teens or about millennials, hindi naman nakaka-relate yung audience kasi hindi naman sila tinatanong ano gusto nila. So, we wanted talaga to put the youth at the center. So, sa gitna ng lahat ng mga ginagawa namin. Para mabigyan sila ng, we would say, representation and voice. Kumbaga, para, they'll feel empowered dito sa Pilipinas by seeing themselves on the screens or kahit sa podcast, sa mga interviews namin, reflected on the media. Ayun.
Right. I think you mentioned already the significance of the social impact rather of your startup company, no? So sabi mo nga the main audience would be the Filipino youth, and you guys want to empower yung kabataan, yung spirit ng kabataan to be more aggressive in promoting the culture of the Philippines. So that's very important. So now that we're talking about technology, then how does Independent Collective adopt the new technology or the evolution of technology to promote your programs or to promote the mission and vision of your startup?
Sige, so I can take that.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, thank you. Maraming salamat sa question. Anyway, so yung biggest, I would say, factor that we are even existing is technology. Kasi we use social media, lahat mga website, pati yung mga podcast editing platforms namin are all online. So software, which is technology. So everything that we do talaga is thanks to technology. We are not a very big company or like a well-funded one. So lahat talaga, we rely on our own advertising skills on social media para naman we can reach more people. So technology plays a big, if not the biggest part dito sa aming journey as a media startup. Also like to highlight kasi na we are relatively young. So we're approximately 2 years old. This year we're turning 2, pero as of now parang 1 year and a few months pa lang. And we're planning talaga to expand. So as of now, as I speak, siguro, Tanya, correct me if I'm wrong, pero nakapag-seal na kami ng partnerships with other tech companies, specifically subscription companies, website programming companies, and many more. Kaya lahat talaga ng mga ginagawa namin are all based on the existing platforms on technology that allow us to do the work that we do.
Partner, tanong ko lang, Leia and Talia, may halimbawa ba kayo o sample ng ginagawa nyo sa collective, independent collective nyo na sa palagay, yung sa inyo sabi nyo, hindi nyo nga masyadong natututukan sa mga kabataan, sa youth natin ngayon, young people. May example ba kayo na ginagawa nyo sa inyong organization na dapat, siyempre, subaybayan din ng mga kapwa nyo kabataan? Yes, Leia.
Okay, salamat sa tanong. So, actually, ginagawa namin yung ginagawa nyo rin. Every week, we interview guests. So, kumbaga, sabi nga namin ni Talia, grabe grabe, tayo nag-interview that, tas yun tayo ni-interview. So, ayun, we do that. And yung mga stories talaga that we feature are the ones na hindi gaano ka-amplified in the traditional media / newsrooms. So, yung mga example, katulad nito, Kwentong Bayani, hindi naman kami fini-feature ng CNN or GMA or any other media platform. So, kayo yung nagbibigay sa amin ng platform, kumbaga. So, kami ganon din. Pero every month, we have a theme. So, for March, for example, we have Women's Month. And yun yung napaplay on screen. It's like a sample video of yung recent episode namin hosted by Natalia. And yeah, these are mga taboo topics. Pero talagang we make it point to put it at the center para naman inclusive yung conversations that we're letting our youth hear.
Okay, that's good.
Natalia, do you want to add up on that?
Yes, so along with what Leah said, we also do mga events, and we want to really give a chance to our audience to really interact with these people that they've learned and that they were inspired of. And we also want to produce like articles that these that feature people and their inspiring stories, because when people really see like a normal person doing amazing things, it kind of inspires them as well to really take that step and make a change na rin. And I personally, kasi when I see people like that, I really want to do something great then, and that's why we wanted to make that same effect to our audience as well.
Right.
Also, to add on to that, sorry ha.
Go, sure.
Abangan. We're trying to tap into film. So, siguro within the month or in the next few months, we'll be releasing a web series. Tapos, nakaka-proud lang. Exciting lang. Baka naman gusto niyong star or kahit extra. Just kidding. Ayun lang. Just putting it out on the table. Kaya abangan. Subaybayan po.
Abangan, we're gonna be Zombie 1 and Zombie 2.
That's great. I think it's gonna be exciting for the young people to have. Ilang taon na kayo, Natalia and Leah?
We're the same age, 21.
Bata.
Oh my gosh! Diba? Sobrang bata pa. Partner Jenny, nahiya naman.
Teka muna, magtatago muna tayo.
Diba? But they have these brilliant ideas to help out the youth. So I think it's a great opportunity for young people to hear about this, your mission and vision for Independent Collective, kasi they would be inspired to do the same as you guys are doing. So my next question is, what are your long-term goals for the startup company, for Independent Collective?
So I can start then,
Go
then Leah
ahead.
can just add. So our vision really for the Independent Collective is to be one of the leading digital media companies in the Philippines, if not in the world. And as we work our ways towards that, we really just aspire to consistently educate, empower, and inspire our audience, assist them in finding their voice, especially if they feel like they're voiceless in this society, realize their value, and hopefully change their lives for the better. And this is one of our main long-term goals or visions for our target market, as we believe that individuals' own voices are the path to their liberation. And so by being the push that they need, we want them to realize that their voices are their own and that they have the power to really provide a strong feeling of meaning and importance to their voices in their lives and in the lives of others.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Ikaw, Leah.
Leah.
Yeah, like I said kanina, nasabi niyo na lahat. Pero, ayun talaga, our goal is to really grow for now, and siguro really to just stay focused on the mission and the vision, which is to stay youth-centered and to empower the youth. So ayun lang, siguro hopefully maging sinlaki nyo na rin kami, RMN DZXL. Bigyan nila kami siguro mga ilang years, and hopefully ayun.
Yes. Balik ko din sa iyo, Leah. No? Partner, tanong ko si Leah. Ano sa palagay mo yung kahalagahan of adopting mga new technologies to make your programs nyo, yung mga ginagawa nyo, more effective?
Yeah, so thanks again for the question. Siguro number one is really to focus on our target market.
Correct.
So yun yung na-notice talaga namin before. Parang, sige, gawa lang ng gawa ng episodes. Wala namang nakikinig. So yung ginawa namin now, para naman to involve our audience or our market, we did these casting calls thanks to Talia. So siya yung nag-ideate ng idea to make that happen. So ever since mga late January ata, we started doing casting calls, and that was very effective, especially yung first one. Talia, correct me if I'm wrong, but we reached over 500,000 people.
Wow.
And we had over like hundreds,
Galing.
200 to 300 of applications. Tapos nakakatawa lang kasi yung topic, can exes be friends?
Ay! Teka lang, parang gusto namin sumali dyan. Partner. Okay, go ahead, Leah.
So, ayun, yun talaga yung, I think, na tama namin, nagawa naming tama, is yung really pag-focus on what the audience wants and not what we think they want. So talagang asking questions, asking our listeners mga feedback forms to fill them up. Tapos halos lahat, every month since January, we've been really engaging with them. Tinatanong namin anong gusto nila. Tapos that was effective, and we incorporate their answers on our monthly syncs and roundups for the next month.
Okay.
Right. Natalia.
So yeah, she also said everything.
Kala ko
but-
sasagutin niya pwede bang maging kaibigan yung ex?
But yeah, we really do try to incorporate all of the suggestions that our audience have.
Yes.
And each month, actually, we try to implement a new program or a new thing that would make them more involved, whether it be yun nga, the casting calls or our future web series. And even we give opportunities to our audience to submit their personal essays as well.
That's amazing. Have you guys partnered with any government agencies or other NGOs that could, help you out in expanding the reach of your startup?
Yeah, so last year in August, we won a seed grant from the Ateneo de Manila University. Not exactly government, it's a private entity. Pero we were able to really parang move fast because of the help. So maganda dun sa National Young Leaders Initiative, yun yung pangalan ng competition. Actually, hundreds of founders and entrepreneurs joined. Tapos by that time na we joined, 2 months old pa lang kami. Pero siguro kasi we were so passionate,
Right.
legit like the night before the deadline, kinakram namin yung proposal. Tapos ayun, siguro nadala na rin siguro sa drama ko in the pitch. We won third place out of like hundreds, and yung first 2 winners were really established companies / non-profits for over 2 to 3 years or more. Tapos kami to be able to do that at like 2 months old really inspired us and really made us think, grabe, 2 months pa lang tayo, nagawa natin to. Stuff like that. So that not only helped us resource-wise, but also motivated us, and the connections na nakuha namin doon, the guidance, really more valuable than, I guess, the monetary help that we were able to receive. So that was number 1. And we also recently partnered with the National Research Council, Talia. We also guested on their parang book roundtable last month. And ayun, natuwa lang kami kasi aside from the resources that they gave, they're also passing laws for the media industry dito sa Pilipinas. They talked about how they're trying to get bills approved,
Right.
stuff like that. So ayun, nakakatuwa lang and very inspiring.
Yes, okay. So congratulations with that grant that you guys got from Ateneo. And I think siguro maganda din na RMN this episode would be helpful for you guys to be known more sana, hopefully. I-share niyo kasi naka-live stream tayo. I-share niyo yung link sa mga tao for them to know more about Independent Collective. Kasi I know sulit na makinig sila dun sa objectives ng startup nyo. Ayan. Partner, meron ka bang
Wala namang partner. Siguro hingan na lang natin sila ng advice, no? Leia and Talia, sa mga kabataan katulad nyo. Kasi kami ni partner Jojo, isip bata lang kami. Pero sa inyong mga kabataan, talaga namang pag-asa ng bayan na sila natatakot sila pero gusto nilang gamitin yung technology in creating social impact na ginagawa nyo. Ano ang inyong maipapayo? Talia.
Okay, thank you for that question. And well, I just like to say that with so much going on in the world, it might be difficult to get your voice heard, but please remember that it is very important. And technology, as we've discussed, given people now the power to not only let their voice be heard, but to really make a positive impact in the world.
Right.
And so we should take advantage of that talaga. As such, if you have something you're passionate about and you really want to share it to the world, go ahead and take that risk as long as you're respectful and appropriate, of course.
Very well.
Right.
Yeah. Leah?
Ayun, thanks for that, Talia. I think sa akin naman, wag matakot magkamali. Kasi siguro ngayon, a lot of students would agree na lahat ng mga parang gusto nilang gawin, yung dahilan bakit di nila nagagawa kasi natatakot mag-fail. So, yung sa akin naman, ayun lang, just don't be afraid to make mistakes and also have fun. Kasi I'm a strong believer in that you can't change the world or at least have any fun without breaking a few rules talaga. So, keep at your goal and really try and don't be afraid to fail lang. Kasi Indico talaga was not meant to be a media company or a startup, hobby lang talaga. And ayun, talagang I didn't care if I made a mistake in podcasting or interviewing. Also Talia here. So we just did it kasi we believe na nothing can start out perfectly. And kahit naman mahirap, it's worth it kasi you learn something. So we've learned a lot naman Talia with the guests na we've met, ranging from celebrity chefs, professors, talaga yung mga 10, 20, 30 years older than us. So parang free school advice, free life advice yung nakukuha namin from our guests. And yun talaga yung parang resounding advice that I could give all the listeners based on also all the advice that I've gotten and also based on my experiences.
Okay.
Ayun lang po.
Thank you so much, Talia. Baka naman, pwede nyo silang i-invite to check out your website, your social media pages. If you guys have a new episode coming up, pwede nyo rin silang invite to listen to that. So go ahead.
Okay, so I'll take that kasi ako yung host for this month. But Talia, feel free to add on. So yung setup kasi namin at Indico is that I host every other month and same with Talia. So for March, we have a Women's Month special event ngayong March 26. So kasama natin dyan sina CEO Grace David of Education.ph. We have content creator Athena Abe and a lot more. Actually, we're still filling up the lineup, pero it will be finalized this week. But nonetheless, be there. Ang daming freebies, Talia, right? So we have partners that are giving away para mga prizes for all the attendees who get lucky to win. And also we have our upcoming episode this week. Actually, it's going out today at around 6 p.m. with Athena Abe, our guest, also for the March 26 event. Tapos tomorrow we have another episode that will be released called Can Boys and Girls Just Be Friends? So ayun, kayo nang magsagot ng tanong na yan. But yun yung mga pakulo namin. And obviously, again, the web series. Abangan nyo kami ni Talia, magiging extra kami. Road to Hollywood.
Yes. Gusto ko yun. Road to Hollywood. Ikaw, Talia, you want to add on that?
Yes, I'd just like to promote also our casting calls. Again, we have that every week. And next week, we'll possibly be having a virtual blind date. So if you guys want to join, go ahead
Baka
and
si partner
sign up.
Jane.
And yeah, so we have events every month talaga. And next month, I really wanted to focus on artists. And the title of our event is actually The Art of Pursuing Your Passion. So we will be talking with people who really took the risk and just chose their passion for arts over like the corporate setting.
Right. Wow. Do you have social media pages or your website?
Yes, everything is The Independent Collective, and on Instagram it's the.indie.co.
Sige,
Okay.
ilalike
Yeah.
namin.
Tapos makita niyo lang tong logo. Oh, this logo.
Yeah.
Yan, kami po yan.
Alright.
Wow, okay. Thank you so much,
you.
Leah and Natalia, for your time and for joining us this morning.
Friendship akong friendship partner. para tayong nagsasalamin.
Oo,
di ba?
Talaga ba?
Ayan no, si Lea at si Natalia magaganda. So salamin tayo sa kanila. Parehong magaganda,
Oo.
tsaka mga bata.
Maganda rin
bata.
kayo.
Salamat.
So alam mo na, partner
Oo.
Jenny, meron silang virtual blind date.
Oo nga. Sali tayo dyan, ha? Thank you, Leia and Natalia.
Thank you.
my
Thank
cover.
you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy Saturday.
Thank
Happy
you.
weekend,
Yes, stay
everyone.
safe,
Thank you.
ladies.
Ayan, ako, partner, ang galing, ano? Nako, iba talaga yung, alam mo, iba yung power ng mga kabataan, eh. Di ba? Pansin
Yes,
mo?
oo. At saka, saktong-sakto yung pasok nila kasi
Oo.
since we're talking about technology and Women's Month, no,
Mhm.
ginagamit talaga nila yung mga podcast, narinig mo na naman, no?
Correct, oo.
Yung podcast, they're interviewing people to inspire other young people as well to
Galing.
pursue their passion, especially in writing.
Oo, magaling ng mga kabataan. And with that, partner, meron ka bang special announcement? Of course, from the BCYF sa ilang minuto na ating natitira. Go ahead.
So we're still inviting everyone to like and follow our pages sa Facebook. Meron din kami sa YouTube, yung channel ng BCYF. Sa Facebook po, it's bcyfoundation.org. So abangan niyo po yung mga upcoming events na mga programa ng BCYF dyan sa Facebook page or sa website. So continue to follow us and continue to share this episode every Saturday po yan with RMN para din po mas marami pang ma-inspire and ma-educate sa aming mga guests every Saturday.
At abangan nyo ulit next Saturday po ang aming episode na naman na syempre pag-uusapan pa rin natin, partner, more on ano pa rin tayo, no? Innovations
Technology.
and technology.
Oo. And
Ayan.
Women's Month, no?
Women's Month.
So related pa rin sa mga empowering women ang ating
Oo.
topic.
Kagaya ni Leia at saka ni kanina, Thalia.
Natalia.
Okay.
Yes.
Partner, maraming salamat. And with that, paalam na tayo para sa ating episode na ito. Go ahead.
So once again, thank you so much po sa ating mga guests for this morning. Kay Sir Romel ng Plastic Bank Philippines, kay Leah and Natalia of Independent Collective. So nagpapasalamat din kami sa patuloy na nanonood at nakikinig dito sa RMN and BCY Foundation program every Saturday. So once again, ako po si Jojo Armenta from BCYF.
At wala naman po sa RMN DZXL 558 Manila, Radyo Manjani Pahilaga hanggang susunod na Sabado. Sabay-bayo niyo po muli kami dito pa rin sa programang
Kwentong Bayani.